Welcome back to the Takeout. The original version of this program featured long-form interviews in a restaurant here or around the country. Those conversations are part of the new Takeout as well. I'm very happy to say that. So we returned to one of our favorite D.C. haunts, the Dubliner, for breakfast with Colorado Democratic Congressman Jason Crow. We chatted about his fitness regimen and a lot more. So I'm told you're a gym rat.
I am. I try to get in when my team allows me.
A house gym, right?
To go to the gym.
Right.
I do the house gym a lot. Back home, I go to my local rec center, go for runs. You know, it's my way of relieving pressure and taking the stress off.
I'm also advised by your staff, whether you want them to advise me this or not, that you are training for an Army certification of some kind?
Well, I'm training to take the Army Combat Fitness Test.
Okay. But you've already passed that once in your life, have you not? As a Ranger?
I've passed it a lot.
You've passed it many times.
When I was in the military, and we're not going to say how long ago that was, since I'm only 35.
Of course, yes.
But
we have the 35 filter on these cameras, by the way.
Exactly. I'm going on the 10th anniversary of my 35th birthday. But the Army Physical Fitness Test is what it used to be called, and then when I was in the Rangers, we had a separate test called the Ranger Physical Assessment Test. I commonly had to take both of those regularly, but it's been a little while. So I'm trying to show my support to the soldiers. So I'm in training to take the new Army Combat Fitness Test.
Is it harder than you imagined it would be?
It's different. It's a different test. So and it's not something I normally do as part of my workout routine. So there's a deadlift, there's a plank, there are hand release push-ups. The good news is that the department recently changed the test that there's no standing power throw, which was a real problem for me. I just could not break through on the standing power throw, but everything else I'm making good progress on.
How blown away were you, intellectually, strategically, by this astonishing drone attack launched by Ukrainian special forces against Russian air bases across the country?
Well, it was an unbelievable feat, right? The logistics, the planning. This was more than a year in planning. But I have actually learned not to be surprised by these things, because this is just one of many examples of what the Ukrainians are capable of doing. I have been blown away by overall how the Ukrainians responded. Let's not forget that in 2022, everybody said that Kyiv would fall within 72 hours. Not only has Kyiv not fallen in 72 hours, but the Ukrainian people have stood up with courage, bravery, resiliency, creativity, and with a whole of society effort, kind of reminiscent of the United States in World War II, where everybody was a part of the effort, stood up, and they have innovated. They have rebuilt their industrial capacity. They have reinvented, in many ways, modern warfare, right? The way that warfare is conducted now and will be in the future has actually almost completely changed in the last 3 years, largely because of what the Ukrainians have shown is possible. And we have gone from being the primary trainers of Ukrainians, where we used to help train them, to where we're learning more from them than they are from us. Right, but so is Russia, and so are our adversaries. So one of the things I'm concerned about, and I'm leading.
Everyone's going to school on this conflict.
Everybody is. But except for the United States, as fast as we need to be, because we are learning slow, right? And this is one of my concerns, and I'm leading an effort now in the Armed Services Committee in the House to actually have us learn quicker and adapt quicker, because like so many things in the U.S. military, it's way too slow for the modern world, right? This is the way we learn. The way we learn lessons, let me explain this, in the military is we'll conduct an operation, or we'll watch someone else conduct an operation, and then we'll conduct an AAR, an after-action review, which is like a post-mortem.
Right.
And then somebody will write an analysis of that, and then that analysis will go to the schoolhouse. It'll go to something called TRADOC, Training and Doctrine Command, and then they'll write some manuals about it, right? And then the manuals will be distributed to all the training schools, and then the training schools will train on it, and then all the new lieutenants will then over a couple of year period implement those suggestions with their platoons and their companies and battalions. Like, that's a 3 to 5 year process, right? That's nuts. in an era where innovation is happening on a weekly basis, right? What's happening in Ukraine is industry, the companies who are actually making these drones, are embedded with the frontline units.
Right.
And they're observing what's happening with the drones, and they're picking up the phone and be like, hey, this is not working. It literally just didn't work. We need to make this tweak. They're calling the factory, and the factory's instantly making the tweak. Like, that is the pace of warfare right now. We can't do that. Right? Our laws, our regulations, our bureaucracy prohibit us from doing that. And that is a travesty for the American taxpayer and for Americans, because we are not being well served.
Are you psyched up for the big Army parade here in D.C.?
Trump's vanity parade? Is it that one? Listen, it's the 250th anniversary of the Army, my branch.
Right.
And I'm very proud of that. You know, the Army actually has been around longer than the country. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm very proud to be an Army veteran, and I'm going to be honoring the birthday, and it's okay. Parades are okay. I mean, I was never a parade guy. I hated parades, right? When I was a paratrooper and a ranger, we'd put on our dress uniform, we'd put on the shiny boots that we actually never wore except for parades. You have your parade uniform, like, we never wear this stuff, right? You never do. And we hate it. And then you sit out there for like hours and you're drilling and marching, and mosquitoes are all over you, and it's like 100 degrees and people are passing out. It is.
Sounds like a wonderful
there is pretty much nothing that soldiers hate more than parades, right? That is the reality. We hate them.
Okay.
Right? Like, we would much rather be on a range all night long at 2 a.m. with night vision goggles, doing CQB,
What's CQB?
Close quarter battles. That's when you train in a shoot house, right? Mm-hmm. Training all night, shooting, firing, blowing down doors, jumping out of helicopters. Like that. That's what we love to do, right? And that's what we should be doing, because that's what makes us better.
You can watch my full conversation with Congressman Jason Crow on our YouTube channel and listen wherever you find your podcast. Our thanks again to the